Yes, yeah, that's working. So, guys, I think we are live on YouTube already. So, good evening, guys from YouTube. Good evening, guys from the meeting. My name is Solon. I am your host tonight. And especially tonight, we're going to talk about conflict resolution. So, I think it's an interesting topic. But before we start, a few messages for you. All right. So, what is TNT? TNT is a conversation platform for beginners, intermediate, and advanced English speakers. I'm going to remind you guys, this is not a class. This is just a place where you can practice English in a real environment. How does it work? I bring a topic, I bring a few questions related to this topic, and we try to keep up the conversation. Okay? Our philosophy here is speak up. So please try to share your opinion, try to share your point of view. Try the most you can to speak in English and please be respectful. As you can see, we are live on YouTube. And if you want to have access to more conversations like this or even classes, all you need to do is go to talkandtalk.com.br. All right. But now I think I've spoken too much. I'm going to ask you guys to introduce yourself. So I'm going to start with you, Pedro. So please say your name. Where are you from? If you are an explosive person or a calm person, tell me, how do you deal with difficult situations? Go ahead, please.
Oh, um, I consider me person calm.
Okay, calm person, nice.
Um, I try um, to run away of conflicts.
Okay,
Uh, I believe in that our person hate conflicts. Uh, Me too.
okay, nice. And where are you from, Pedro? You try to avoid conflicts, but let's hear, where are you from? What do you do? Tell me.
Um, you can repeat?
Yeah,
I
sure. Where are you
didn't
from, for
understand.
example? I am from São Paulo. I live here in the capital. What about you? Where do you live?
Ah, yes. I from Mauá,
Mauá.
Metropolitan Region, São Paulo, região
Nice.
ABCD.
Okay, nice.
I was born and living here 24 years.
24 years, nice. And what do you do for a living? What's your profession?
I working as database administrator.
Database administrator. I don't know too much about this topic, but I think you have a few conflicts at your job, don't you?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Nice.
We talking, yes, yes.
We're going to get back to this and we're going to talk about this. But welcome, Pedro. I hope you enjoyed the conversation. Let's hear from you, my friend Oziel. So tell me, man, are you a calm person? Are you nervous? Tell me.
Uh, for my face, I am calm all the time, but in my
Okay.
mind, I am very nervous. All the time, I am I ready to kill someone.
Okay, nice. So this conversation is going to be very interesting to hear something like that. But tell me, Oziel, where are you from? What do you do?
uh, I am from Cacoal, Rondônia.
Colonia,
I'm
nice.
working with technology. I am a AI engineer.
Okay.
About the topic, AI engineer uh, is very way good because I don't have many conflicts. But I was working about 10 years in call center, and
Oh man.
all days with all kind of conflicts in my life. I have a lot of history about this
Oh,
time.
interesting, interesting. Let me ask you one more thing. Did you receive the calls or you use it to call to people?
The most common is to receive,
Oh, complaints, a
but
lot of complaints.
sometimes I need to call to the people for, oh, you
Okay.
need to pay this bill, for example.
Okay, interesting, man. I think it's going to be very funny to hear your history, so please keep that in mind. let's see from my friend Andrea. What about you, girl? Go ahead. Are you a calm person? Are you nervous?
Definitely, I am not a calm person, guys. I consider
Okay.
myself a stressed person, even though I have this face, oh, so cute, but no, I am not so cute all the time. Sometimes I need to scream to put my stress out, but I am a good person, okay?
Okay. Nice. And where are you talking from, Andrea? What do you do? Tell me.
Yes, I am from, I am talking from Guarujá, but I was born
Guarujá.
in São Bernardo do Campo. I am an administrative assistant in a Japanese restaurant, so I need to handle a lot of situations, with the employees, with the suppliers, with the clients sometimes. So it's really stressful, and we need to deal with it. I am married, I don't have kids, don't have pets, and I am really passionate of speaking English. I know that I need to improve a lot, and because of this, I am here and also going at concerts. This is my passion, guys. That's it.
Okay, that's very nice, very nice. Nice to hear, Andrea. Yes, and you work in a restaurant, so I think you have a lot of contact with clients, and sometimes this can be stressful, a lot of conflicts for you, am I right?
Yes, actually, I don't work in the restaurant. I work in an
Yes.
office, so I don't
The
need to deal.
administrative part.
Yeah, yeah. So it's
Okay.
far from the restaurant, but I need to deal with suppliers. I believe that it's the same, right?
Yes. Okay, nice. So let's go to the questions. We kind of answered half of the first question, and I'm going to go to the other half, and I'm going to start with you, Oziel. Because you said you work with computers, artificial intelligence, and etc. So how do you handle conflicts in your job, with your family? Like you try to talk, you scream, you don't say anything, you go out running. How do you deal with conflicts?
Uh, my conflicts in my job is the more easy for me. Today,
Okay.
the biggest problem is the conflict in my relationship, for example, with my wife, with my
Oh, be careful. She's right there, man.
uh, with my son, with the other people, not my wife.
Okay, that's good. Very nice.
Uh,
Okay. And how do you
my
handle
the
these conflicts?
Many times I prefer to stay without talk. The
Okay.
time is the the tool for solve any conflicts. But sometimes I need to explain the other side. It's more common to the people see the only side of the problem, but uh, always have a more than one point of vision for all things, and you need
Yes.
to explain about it. In my job, for example, the most common is what's the way to make this thing, or what's the way to solve this problem. And all people have a solution, but you need to choose the better solution for any problem. And how the way to show your solution when the other person have yourself the the proper solution, the yourself solution.
Their own
Yeah,
solution. Okay.
yes, this
Nice,
is
nice,
the
man.
big problem.
Well, while watching the video, they said something like, to solve a problem, you need to communicate it honestly. So I really believe in that. And yeah, you said that you try to just don't talk with the person. So I think this is one thing that we could see in the video that helps a lot, like communicating honestly. I think this is interesting.
Yes, but when I say about a relationship, a long-term relationship, uh, the more common for me is stay without speak anything for the because you can make a bad things. For example,
Okay.
you have a discussion with your wife, and in the discussions, the voice turn off, turn on the light.
The light.
Uh, Stop, man, stop.
This is conflict resolution live, you know. Amazing. Go
Yes,
ahead, keep talking, man.
yeah, when you have the conflict, many times you stay with severed head hash, you can say bad things for the other people. And
Okay.
in the next day, your mind is more clear and the problem is small, and you can say the what's the mirror term of a solution.
Mm. Yeah, you can say
I can
solution, I
try
think.
to speak with the others words. For example,
Okay.
when in this moment I can screen it my song, I can put in your other room, but yeah, and in the next day I can think, oh, this is not a big problem. This is only a
A
play
small
of a
thing.
kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, small thing. I need to stay one day without the decision about the problem. The next day
Okay.
I make the solution.
Okay, nice, nice. Let's go with Pedro because he seems a very calm person, but he said, like, I don't know, working in his field, I think he has some conflicts to solve. So go ahead, Pedro. What about you, man? How do you handle conflict?
Oh, um, conflict on job.
It can be on your job, at your family, with colleagues.
Um, and I try keep calm. I keep calm for not increase uh, the conflict.
Yes.
Uh, uh, I try run away of conflict. Uh, is it? Uh,
Okay.
I hate conflict.
But when you do this, for example, you said you try to run from conflict. It solves the conflict or it just put off it just make it the conflict to another day? How does it work for you?
I try solving, but not depends on for me.
Okay, it doesn't depend on you. Okay, nice. Let's hear from you, Andrea. What about you? Tell me.
It's a difficult question, guys. I
I know it
handle
is.
conflict like screaming, crying sometimes, just kidding, guys. I try to be calm, mainly at work because I think it's really necessary. We are dealing with other people, and sometimes we spend more time with these people in than in our house. So imagine if you have problems and you need to see every day this person, these people. So I try to be calm, even though it's difficult sometimes. And I don't know, I believe that people that knows me a lot know the way that I try to be. Uh, I am a little explosive at the first. And
Really?
yes, and then if I realize that I am wrong, if I realize that I am wrong,
If you don't realize, it's other problem.
yeah, I will. It's not a problem for me to. How can I say? I forgot, guys. Pedir desculpa, apologize myself,
To
right?
apologize,
Yeah.
yes.
Thank you, thank you. So it's easy for me to apologize myself, but I am a little stressed. So I need to think so much before I say something because sometimes I know that I can hurt someone. I am this
Okay.
person.
Okay, very interesting. And just keeping on this topic, Andrea, you said that you can screen and etc. But if you are wrong, you can recognize your mistake and say you are sorry. But let's imagine this situation. You know you are correct. The other person doesn't know that. She starts yelling. She starts becomes really nervous and etc. tell me, how do you calm this nervous person? What do you do? How do you try to help her?
I think, at least for me, guys, when people start yelling uh, on you, I don't know,
At you,
uh,
at you.
at you, yeah, I try to be the opposite. I try to keep calm, talk calm, even though I am not a calm person, but I try to it because it's a way to break the person, you know. Person will realize that, oh, I am screaming, and the person are not screaming at me. Why? So maybe I need to talk in the same level than the other. So it's
Yes.
difficult, yes, but I
Yes, it
try
is.
do it, and I think it can solve a lot of things. It can solve the problem, you know, because if you reply at the same way, you will have a big fight, in my opinion, you know. So in this case, I try to be calm and do that.
And this helps you? For
Yeah,
example, have you ever been in a situation like this? It worked?
yes, yes. In my job, once my colleagues was nervous and start yelling. Come on, guy, why you are doing that? You know, keep calm. You are here for have a conversation. What is your problem? Let's talk. Let's talk. We need to solve. We will solve the problem, like that. You know.
Okay.
Yes,
Oh,
I solve the
I,
problem.
I don't know, Andre. It seems too perfect for me, you know. If there is some yelling, I think everybody gets nervous, but I like your answer. Let's go with Pedro because he seems like a really calm person. Tell me, Pedro, let's suppose I know you said you run from conflicts, but let's suppose you cannot run. You need to solve right now, and the person is yelling, is very nervous. So tell me, how do you calm this nervous person? You cannot run. Remember that.
Uh, let's go. And usually I try put me on place order.
Oh,
Uh,
nice.
I try talking. Uh, I try understand um, to try solve the conflict uh, with talking. No conflict.
Conflicts.
Yeah.
Okay. And it works for you? Have you ever been in a situation like this before?
On my working, I don't have conflicts. I moment no,
No, not even your
no.
family, with your friends.
In family. Uh, sometimes uh, I have on one or other uh,
Okay.
family.
Okay, yeah, your answer means you said a
Family.
few words, but you spoke a lot of things, man. I really heard you. Very nice.
Uh-huh.
Let's go with you, Oziel. What about you, man? How do you calm a nervous person? You cannot run. You need to solve the problem right here, right now. Tell me.
I agree with Andre and Pedro. Uh, when I was in call center in the first years, I tried the Andrea way. The people
Okay.
are screaming, are uh, reeling, and I try to speak in slow speed and decrease my voice. The first years, this is very good for me. But
Okay.
after many years, listening the people with bad words in your ear. In the last years, when I was in call center, I take off my phones and this
Just
I
wait.
wait. The people stop the screen. The what's the word? yelling.
Yelling, yes.
After 1 minute yelling, the people on the other side they say, "Oh, you are here. What do you stay? What the word? Está fazendo?
What are you
Because
doing?
you, yeah, what are you doing? You need to listen my healing." And no, I don't need to listen the healing. I stop to conversation with you, and I come back only when you stop the yelling and start to the conversation in normal mood.
Okay.
And this is a hard mode to solve the
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 problem, yes.
the problem, but is more easy, is more good for your mind health.
Okay. No, it's interesting because sometimes the other person, she or he doesn't really want to solve the problem. They want to express their hate, so they start
Yes,
yelling and complaining. And you are there, okay, yes, yes, okay. Let's
yeah.
go solve the problem now.
After many years in call center and in my years in AI solutions, my vision in this time is the people in the phone, the call center, is not to solve a problem, is only to receive the problem,
Yes,
the
to hear
all
the
problems.
complainings, yes.
Yes, and all companies can change the human in in consider to AI system, for example. But the people need the other person to receive
To listen the
the
complaints, yes.
listing.
Okay, nice. So let's go to the next one. We kind of answered the questions 3 and 4. So I'm going to send, let me see. Yes, I'm going to send 3, 4, and 5 here, but we kind of answered them. I'm going to continue with you, Oziel. Tell me, are you the kind of person who runs away from conflict or you try to face them right away?
Many times I prefer to run, uh,
Okay, nice. And this
like
relates to
Pedro.
the no, and this relates to the next question. Do you think we should ever get involved in a fight for a conflict situation? Sometimes it's necessary, sometimes it's not. What's your opinion about that?
Many times you need to show your vision with more uh, hard words, not maybe
Or
uh,
emphasis, I don't know.
yes, with the emphasis, because sometimes when you stay calm with your words, the people don't see your words with the real uh, weight, the real peso.
Yes. Okay, so sometimes it's worth like talking a little bit louder, I would say. Nice.
Yes, many times I can to make it. I don't like it. I prefer stay calm because it's more
Yes.
easy for organize my ideas in my mind. But sometimes I need.
Okay, I'd like to get back to you, Pedro, because we have question number 4. It's about facing the conflicts or running. You said you prefer to run, but tell me about question number 5. Do you think that should we ever go fighting in a situation, or there is no way to get in a fight, in yelling and etc. to prove your point?
Uh, Fighting? No, no.
No, for you, no.
No, no, no. Um, I try keep calm, try talking of people, um, try solve the conflict, so no increase more. Um, about the question 5,
Yes.
um, No, no,
Never.
no,
Okay.
no.
Okay.
Fighting a conflict situation, never, never.
Nice. I see you're a very calm person, Pedro. I really admire that. Very nice. Very nice. And I left Andrea for the last one on purpose because I'm really curious about this one, Andrea. Let's go with question number 4 first. So tell me, do
Uh,
you face the conflict or you run away? Tell me.
no, I like to face the conflict, but
Oh.
depending on my mood, maybe I can postpone the conflict, not run away, you know. I will face that tomorrow or something like that. But I like to face the conflict. I think it's important because sometimes I think it's better solve the problem quickly, okay, than just postpone and postpone. But as I said before, sometimes I am very stressed and I avoid to enter in a situation that I know that I will lose my temper, you know. And I have a history to share with you guys, a quick
Go ahead.
history. I need to search about the better prices for the things to the restaurants, and there is a supplier that she's so arrogant, she's so suburb, and every day I needed to send the message, WhatsApp for her to know about the salmon price because I work in a Japanese restaurant, you know.
Yes.
So once in every time she replied me like in a arrogant mood, you know, without sem educação, let's like
Yes.
that. And okay, I know that she's like that. Okay, every day I breathe, you know.
Yes.
But one day she found me in a crazy mood and come on. I don't need to how can I say that to listen it every day. I am doing my work. If you don't like that, it's your problem. Uh, for the for this day, I will not uh ask you anything. Never. And I
How did
forget
she
about this
react?
place. Oh, just okay, like that. And how can I say quando a pessoa te coisa no
Oh,
Instagram?
she
No...
blocked you.
Yeah, she blocked me on WhatsApp. Oh my gosh. But I am so good now because every day passing through this situation is really hard, guys. Come on. We need to be respectful with each others.
Okay, so let's go to the next one. Andrea, it's been
Ah,
with you. Go ahead, Osiel, go ahead.
I have a question to Andrea. I need to take because I can I don't remember in the future. How often do you apologize?
Oh, nice
Oh,
question. Go ahead.
I am good on it, Oziel. I am really good on it. I sometimes I apologize even that I am not wrong, you know, just to avoid the conflict. I don't have this problem. I am not a arrogant person that, oh, I know everything, you know. I don't like to be like that.
For my vision, this is one of the better behaviors because it's very, very hard to apologize. I see in my family, for example, the first time when I do apologize for anybody, I was with 18 years.
18 years. Come on, an
Yes,
adult already.
in my family is very strange to do apologize for anything,
Or something, yeah.
for something.
Oh, for
And
me, it's okay.
now I see this is very important in society. You need to.
Yes, of course it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I try to increase my behavior.
Okay, nice. Very nice, Osiel. Let's go with you, Pedro. I'd like to repeat the same question Osiel did because you seem like a very calm person. But let's suppose you are in a situation in stress like this. Would you apologize? How do you react? Do you apologize constantly? How does it work for you?
Yes, yes. Apologize is most important for uh, relation relationship,
Relationship? Yeah.
no, between persons. Um, Independently who are right, all people deserve expect. I believe in that's the respect, avoid conflict. All right. Mm, is it?
Okay, nice. Let's go to the next one. I'm going to continue with you, Pedro. Tell me, a lot of times we have conflicts because people don't listen to each other. They just want to talk, they want to share their opinion, and they don't listen. So tell me, would you say you are a good listener?
Oh, mm, I believe, yeah. My wife say sometime que in general I consider me great listener.
Okay.
Uh, in my house, I great listener.
A great listener.
Only my wife say talk.
Oh, no, no, no. But being a good listener doesn't mean you don't have active voice. All right. These are not
Yes.
excluded. Like you can be a good listener, but also have an active voice. Come on. All right, nice. Let's hear from you, Oziel. What about you, man? A lot of time we have these conflicts because no one listens to no one. What about you? Are you a good listener?
Ah, it's strange because when I was younger, I am very, very good to listen anything. But today, many times the people talk with me and I don't listen the first time. I don't know. Maybe I am very old now, uh,
Oh, but
or
it's a matter of distraction, or it's a matter that you don't want to listen and that's it.
many times I am in the place, but my mind is in another place.
Mm,
For example,
okay.
thinking the problem in the bills, in the job problems, my tasks, and the people saying thing, and I try to pay attention, but I I don't know. If I am in the better day, I can listen anything, but in the normal day is more hard. When I was younger, it's automatically for me to pay attention. The people
Yes,
say
nowadays it's not.
nowadays I need to put the cell phone in the other side and pay attention really to understand.
Okay. Interesting, interesting this. I don't know, but at least from my perspective, it seems that when we are younger, we don't have a lot of problems, you know? So we are like open-minded, and when we grow old, it's like, oh, I'm talking to you here, but I need to pay the bill, I need to, I don't know, clean the dishes, I need to walk the dog, I need to, I don't know, talk with my boss. A lot of things at the
Yes.
same time happening.
And your brain maybe is more faster.
Yes, that's true too. I agree with you. Let's hear from you, Andrea. What about you, girl? Are you a good listener? What would you say?
Yes, I think I am a good listener because I like to be listening, to be listening. So if I want that people listen myself, I think it's important to listen someone too, you know. I like to put myself in another shoes. I think it's important. And I don't have problems. Maybe I am a little the opposite of Pedro because Pedro listening her wife a lot, and sometimes I don't have so much patience to listening my husband. Just kidding, guys. But yeah, that's it. You know, almost 20 years married, so it's a long time to listening to someone. You know, oh, come on, just talk. Okay, but I am not listening in deeply.
Come on, Andrea. Okay, so let's go to the next one. I'm going to go with you again, Pedro. So tell me, man, you said you try to run of bad conflicts. So tell me, do you think that conflicts are part of our lives that we can learn something from them? Or no, that conflicts, like we can live without conflicts in our life?
Um, Yes, I agree. Uh, Conflicts sometimes shows on my lives.
Okay.
Um, can we learn something from tea? Um, Learn forgiveness, perdão,
Forgiveness, yes, very nice.
forgiveness. We learning forgiveness, um, understand other people's, um, learn, esqueci, ouvir.
To listen.
Aí, yeah, learn to listen, and, e, love, uh, and born. Yeah.
Okay, nice. Let's go with you, Andrea. What about you? Do you think that conflicts are part of our lives? Like Pedro said something really nice. We can learn to forgive during conflict, you know? What about you? What do you think we can learn?
Yes, I totally agree with Pedro. I think it's the part of our lives, and when we pass this kind of situation, make us feel more strong. We start knowing more about ourselves. It's like a self-knowledge, and it's like you know how to handle our feelings, and I think it's important because we need to have the control. Imagine if you start yelling or start fighting with someone and you don't have the control of the situation. So I believe that when we pass through it, we start learning about that, and we can handle the future's conflicts better, because it's the life. You will face it all the time. So yeah.
Okay, I agree with you. We have more experience and then we can deal with conflicts in a better way. I totally agree with you. Let's go with you, Ozel. What do you think? Do you think conflicts are just part of our lives?
Yes, I really hate conflicts. I don't like. If I can, I prefer to stay very far the conflicts, but it's part of our life. Many times, I see the word in a point of vision, and you see in another point of vision, and we can try to speak from the same question. We can say one thing, and I can talk other thing, and our point of vision can make a conflict, and this is
Yes.
normal. Many times we have a conflict in a good thing for a good reason, for example.
Okay, that's very nice. Guys, our time is almost up and we have 3 questions and we have 3 people. So I'm going to do a speed run of questions. Okay. I'm going to start with you, Pedro, again, really fast. So tell me, which one is worse, a conflict at your family or a conflict at your job?
Mm, is very, very hard.
I know it
Yeah.
is.
Uh, but on the workspace,
The
uh,
workspace, why?
for sure. Uh, our family is uh, most important uh, in our person we love us. Uh, on the workspace, uh, uh,
It's just people. Yeah, I know what you
family is
mean.
family.
Okay, very nice. Let's go to the next one. But I have a counter argument to this, Pedro. If in your family it's the people you love and etc., and in your job it's just the people. If you work with your family, you have a big problem. All right, I'm going to leave you this with this thought. Let's go to the
Uh,
next one.
family is um, very easy.
It's much
Uh,
easier. Okay.
so uh,
Okay, nice. Let's go to the next one. Let's go with you, Oziel. You have a child. So tell me, how can you teach your child to deal with conflicts?
Uh, in my point of vision, maybe I am wrong, but my vision is the teach for example. I
For
can
example,
try to
nice.
be an example for my son. I never yelling with his mom. I never hit my son. I try anything is for example. In the
Okay.
future, we see the result.
I hope it's a good result, Ben. Come on. Very nice. Thanks for sharing that. And now the last one is going to go for you, Andrea. And this one I think is very interesting for you. Are you a good conflict resolution?
Sometimes, guys,
Sometimes.
sometimes.
Why?
Yeah, because sometimes I don't know how I know how to deal with the conflict is with me, with myself or someone. But when I need to see two people, in a conflict and I
Yes.
need to separate that, or I don't know. For me it's really difficult because I uh, s- uh, I usually like both the person, so it's difficult
To
to
take sides. I
yeah,
know what you
yeah,
mean.
yeah. So for me sometimes it's difficult, but I try do it.
Okay, that's very nice, guys. Unfortunately, we are getting to the end of this immersion. However, I'd like you to answer one question, and this question is our feedback. All right, so I'm going to send the link here. So please share your true opinion. If you liked the meeting, if you liked the topic, if you didn't like the meeting, if you didn't like the topic, suggestions you would like to have to improve our meetings, and also ideas for next immersions, next topics, things you would like to talk about here that we didn't discuss and would be interesting. All right. And more important than that, share your true opinion. All right. Share things that are going to help to make our meetings even better. And I'm going to ask you, Pedro, how was the immersion for you in general? I don't know, but I have in mind that it was your first immersion with me, but go ahead. Tell me. How was the conversation in general, the people?
oh, the immersion is very uh, amazing in general. Uh, my my pronunciation skill is very small, but uh, I learn a little every day. I
Okay.
feel I feel my progress. Uh,
That's good, man. You don't need to worry about your pronunciation right now because you are here to improve, you know. So with time and practice, you're going to get really better at this. And I really appreciate when people come here and do their best. Let's hear from you, Andrea, because a long time I didn't talk to you here in my immersion. How was the
Yes.
topic for you? Did you like the questions? What about the guys here? Go ahead.
Yes, I was missing your immersion solo. It's so nice to have this time with you. And I really love the topic, the guys, because it's a topic that we face it almost every day, so we needed to
Yes.
know how to handle. So it was amazing for me.
Okay.
Congrats.
Thank you so much. What about you, Oziel? You came to the last immersion, you came to this one. How was the topic for you? How were the guys? Tell me.
I really enjoy the topic. This is very more easy than the other topic. And I like the guys. I really enjoy the conversation. We can make again.
Okay, that's it, guys. So thank you so much for participating tonight. I hope you learned English, but also learned about other things that would help in your life. And that's it, guys. I hope to see you again in other immersions, in these immersions, in immersions of other people, of Andrea. And that's it. Good evening, guys. Bye-bye. See you.
Bye bye. Thank
Good
you, guys.